So what would big boy Thanos look like in Marvel Rivals? And before you ask, no, I didn't make his abilities to stones because he's got enough abilities without them. So first up, primary fire, Titanic eyes, so shoots eye beams. And secondary fire is Titanic fist, so he puts energy around his fist and punches. So first ability is Titanic grab. So he hits an enemy for command grab and drains a chunk of their health, and leaves them stunned on the ground after that little drainage. Then next up, Tyrant's Curse. I really like this ability. This is probably one of my favorite abilities I've done for this series, even though it might seem a little busted. But I'm not here for balancing purposes. This is for fun. So he curses his enemy, and it steals their life force and places it into a shield. So this shield is tied to that enemy's life force in their health bar. So damage that the other enemies do to this shield, it damages their allies' health bar. So if they break the shield, that means they kill their own ally, which I think is devious, but it feels like something Thanos would do, even if that would probably be balanced in hell to actually implement. And then last up, he's got Conqueror's Trail. So he charges forward with an energy shield around himself, and then that leaves an energy trail behind you, and it conquers anything inside the field that you walk through, in the form of both fire and abilities. So any shots the enemies are shooting at you, it becomes friendly fire, so it doesn't hurt you, but it hurts their own allies in the vicinity. And any, rocket revives, penny mines, anything in that field is some sort of tangible object or ability, it becomes applicable to your team. So if you walk through a rocket revive with this, it doesn't revive the enemy team, it revives your own team. So an actual Conqueror's Trail, because he actually conquers. And then he's got his passive of Conqueror. So every time he gets a checkpoint or a point is secured, all of his ability cooldowns reset. And then lastly, his ultimate is Death Stone, because he recently kind of turned death into a stone in his last little series. So he channels the power of death, creating a field that erodes and decays anything inside it. So I guess kind of like Shigaraki if you want a visual aid. So that quickly depletes little health bars and turns things like shields and walls into dust in seconds. Sound familiar at all?